dent the entire universe. Get ready. It's time for your next life-changing, unforgettable moment. Because the greatest sporting event is coming to the greatest arena on Earth. It's more than the Super Bowl. It's the Super Bowl in Las Vegas. February 11th, 2024. The Super Bowl happens here.
Going on. Once I seen your wife, I knew you was the man.
The best thing I ever did.
Yeah.
39 years ago.
Yeah. Wow. I'm going to talk about that for a second. You ready? It's the best in throwback hits radio and also TV, GFN Soul, NYC, and GFN Soul 151 FM. Along with community, step in, mental health matters. You know how we do it. We out here at the Super Bowl experience, and guess who I ran into? He's an OG in everybody's hood that I know. We call him Dr. Oz. OG Oz now, you know, for y'all that don't know. This is OG Oz, and I ran into him, and he's here with his beautiful wife, and I told him, I said, yo, Dr. Oz, you got it going on. I didn't know you had it like that. I'm going to start really taking your advice.
39 years ago, I made the best move of my life, which is to find Lisa and marry her. And I recommend it to everybody out there. It brings you joy. One of the best things in the world is getting up in the morning and sort of being upset about something and rolling over and being next to the person you want to be with. So, listen, I love the Super Bowl. I'll do whatever it takes to get, to enjoy the game. But being with my wife always comes first.
No doubt. You hear that, men? That's the mentality you have to keep a marriage going for a long time. And it's about sometimes putting them first. Even when you want to do things, you got to make it like you want to do what they want to do. Am I right or wrong?
So my father-in-law, when we got married, said, make sure you give in to your wife on the small things. So when the big decisions come up, you know what it feels like. Because you're not making those decisions either. We give it up.
Now, Dr. Oz, I know that you know what mental health is and, all the situations you have given us good advice over the years on how to take care of our mental, our physical, and all that. But for some of these football players, they're facing it real bad. A lot of them go into these sports since Pee-wee football with that dream of making it big. And they find out sometime their career may be a year or less. What do you have to say about that?
Well, you weren't put in this earth just to play one game. There's many ladders you got to climb in life. The ladder of pro sports is a really steep one. It's a great honor if you can get on the rung at any level. But it's going to end one day anyway. So the question is, what are you going to do about that? And, I think everything around this is created through the consciousness we have. So if our consciousness, what we're thinking about, is in the right place, you make a beautiful world around you, which is going to be defined mainly by the people in your life. So make those relationships happen. And when you're playing sports, I played in college. I didn't play professional football, but college football, those relationships and friendships, they help me. They're your safety net that keeps you going afterwards. And one of the reasons we talk about mental health a lot is because it's connected to physical health. You don't take care of your head, you're not taking care of your body. So we have a foundation called Health Corps. We're in underserved communities around the country, a lot of urban communities, raised $80 million for this. Touched the lives of millions of kids, and we work with the NFL alumni, putting players into these schools, helping young people get the message that, if you can take care of your body, you can change the world outside of it. It really matters.
No doubt. And me as a small boy, coming from a family that didn't have much, and I got into the hip-hop game in New York City back in '78. And I did parties with the Grandmaster Flashes, the Dougie Freshes, and all that.
Dougie taught me the Dougie.
Yes.
Which I did with First Lady Michelle Obama on the show.
Yes.
So I was doing this whole thing. I made a rap video with Dougie Fresh.
Yes, I remember.
Hip-hop, for the hip-hop
yes.
Group. And the best thing about that video is that we finally got young people think it was cool to take care of themselves.
No doubt. And you hear that. So my point is, my future never thought I'd be standing here next to the famous Dr. Oz, helping other people, so like he said, don't take one sport as your way out, because the Lord may have many ways out for you. You got to find your way, but always keep your mental, keep your physical, and you just don't know where the sky is going to take you. Today, I'm standing here with Dr. Oz, and I know that no matter what anybody think, God has uplifted me. He's put me on a whole nother level for me to be in a place like this that's secured. You just can't walk in here, with a day pass, out of the blue. You have to be able for everything to add up on you, or you can't get in here.
God bless you for saying that. I think it's a big message gets lost. You got to have a game plan, and it's probably not coming out of your head. Right. Yeah, we put in the, but you got to listen to it. All right, I'm going to take care of my...
Thank you. I appreciate you for giving us that moment. Dr. Oz, y'all, is going down.